maddest campsite. What the actual F is that? Looks like something out of the Pied Piper. 4th floor of the basement to the 6th floor for my room. All of that. Okay, let's get twisty. Wasn't that the road that I was just on? Damn, it got cold. Right, I'm on a train. The maddest campsite. It's just like the Germans and the Dutch just come and buy a shitty old caravan, come and dump it in the middle of Germany somewhere, and then pile up all their shit around it. Quite crazy. They obviously come back to them repeatedly. Anyway, good morning viewers. Late start this morning again. Well, it's taken the best part of 2 hours to try and dry my tent out as much as I possibly can before I haven't got sunglasses out, bloody hell, before I packed it away. So it's now pretty dry, so it'll do me. Should be a lot better this evening if I decide to camp again. So now that my sunglasses are completely fogged up, I'm going to go and try and find somewhere to get some internet. What a lovely place to be this morning. Nice little German twisties. Sun is shining, it's not too hot. Whoa, check this bad boy out. That's a steep one for one chevron sign. Oh, I've got 5G. What awesome roads. That's a speed camera. So I'm now in Vulcan Eiffel UNESCO National Park. Oh, you're joking me. Another one. The number of road closed situations I've come across in Germany is off the charts already, and the road surfaces around here are really quite, they're very Trafford. It's a nice spot for a bench, isn't it? There's a sketch pad on the side of it so you could draw. Lovely. Or paint. Pretty. Very pretty. Doing a lot of these today, this morning. A lot of them, but the road surface in places is just really quite shit, and it just catches you out. So you can't really give it beans because you don't know what the surface is going to be like. Flipping out, just kept going on and on and on, that one. Oh. Proper twisties. The L52 this is. Momentum, momentum, momentum. Definitely climbing. It's just never ended, it's ace. Has got to be on the list of the cracking roads to ride, because it's just twisties, massive climbs, huge drops. It's a proper challenging road, and the surface in places is really quite shit, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The L52. What the actual F is that? Look at the size of it. It towers over everything. You can see it from miles and miles away. What is it? Lutzerath. No idea. No idea. C'est énorme. Easy. It's very pretty. This is lovely. Isn't it pretty? This bridge. Check this bridge out. Cars on the bottom, trains on the top. Genius. Okay, this is looking like it might get a little spicy up ahead. Cool, it's like something out of the Pied Piper. Like Hamlin. Isn't it pretty? I hope it's a through road. Whee! You want me to go up there? No, I can't go up there. It's just... up here. Okay, so I've made the executive decision to quit going any further east and start going south. So I'm now headed down towards Strasbourg, and as I've now been riding 7 days straight, I've decided I'm going to have a day off. So I booked myself 2 nights accommodation in the Hotel Diana Dauphine, which looks like it's slap bang in the middle of Strasbourg. So I can get me shorts out and do some work and have a bit of a relax for 36 hours, recharge my batteries physically and electronically, and give me neck a break. So that's the plan. So I'm still on my way to Strasbourg. I'm nearly there, about 25 minutes away. I've crossed back into Germany again, over, I think it must have been over the Rhine. We're back in France in 15 minutes. I'm finding this thoroughly entertaining. So I'm now coming into Strasbourg. Right then, YouTube, this is going to be interesting, because I've got to go down 4 floors. Oh, crikey. 4 floors, and they're really low ceilings. Right, I'm here. No more rising for 36 hours. 4th floor in the basement to the 6th floor for my room. Oh, with that. Okay, it's Thursday morning, and I'm just leaving Strasbourg to head to Col de la Schlutz. Right, okay, let's get out of this car park. Right, white button. Which way? Which way do you want me to go? Come on, get with the programme. That way. So, 114 kilometres to the Col de la Schlutz. 19 degrees. Yeah, spent a couple of nights in Strasbourg at the Hotel Diana Dauphine. Oh, this one here, flipping heck. Managed to get all the work done that I need to do, and more. And the weather's been glorious, and Strasbourg's a very pleasant city. Cathedral is absolutely stunning, breathtakingly beautiful cathedral. Highly recommend anyone who comes this way takes a visit. All in all, very pleasant place. And the other thing I found out last night, chatting to one of the locals, was that today in France it's bank holiday. In France and in Germany, I think, in a lot of places. The 1st of May is a bank holiday. It would be in the UK, but we like to have our bank holidays on a Monday. Thought that the roads might be busy today, but I wonder if they'll actually be quiet. Anyway, he's a local, he knows what he's talking about. I haven't got the faintest idea. Just going out of Strasbourg, just stopped to have a quick drink and put some tunes on now that I'm out of the city. Very pleasant stay in Strasbourg at the Hotel Diana Dauphine, though 25 euros a day to park the bike in there, admittedly very secure car park. Did seem a little steep. Another one of my UNESCO World Heritage sites ticked off. And so today is up to the Col de la Schlutz, which is supposed to be a great ride, and then down over towards Lake Constance, which I think is on the Swiss-German border, and I've got a couple of campsites bookmarked for there. Hopefully I'll be there by about 4 or 5, because I could do with doing some laundry. Anyway, let's get some tunes on and get cracking. Playing with my delirium. 24.5 degrees this morning. I don't know where this is. Is this Munster? Just pull onto the road, it's fine. You don't even look. So I just stopped. Everything in France appeared to be closed, what with it being May Day. So it was great because there's no traffic on the roads, but nowhere to get anything to eat. So anyway, on my way into the Black Forest, first German petrol station I found is an Esso snack and shop. So I've had a sandwich and a packet of crisps, can of Coke and a fag, and I'm ready for the next stage of the trip. 32 degrees. Whew. It's proper hot. Properties, they're just crazy. And look at the size of that place. Okay, and then back up again we go. More twisties, more cyclists. Pretty. Hey, it's the Vesper Brigade. Oh, look at all that. And I'm going to be stuck behind all these. Can't have everything. Probably have got past then, but I'd have taken you by surprise, and God knows what you'd have done. Maybe a bit of a straight after this bend if I get a bit closer. So I've just stopped for yet another tank of fuel and a fag and a breather and some water, bit of a break. I'm almost 6 hours in today, just coming up for 200 miles. I found a campsite on the shores of Lake Constance, so that'll be nice if I can get camped on the side of the lake. Whoa, 2,000 miles so far this trip. Flipping sat-nav still not working. So good morning, viewers. Spent last night on the shores of Lake Constance in Germany, which was lovely. I arrived within 5 minutes of 2 other bikers, so we had a thoroughly entertaining evening, the 3 of us, and now I'm on my way to the Abbey of St Gall. Before I came down this way, I was researching campsites that had laundry facilities so I could have some clean clothes today, which I managed to do. €8 to get some clean underpants and some clean socks. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Simply wow. So I've just stopped here to take a few photos. It's a lovely little spot, little lay-by. It absolutely stinks of piss. There's clearly been a very popular lay-by. Urban Germany this morning. It's just been gridlock traffic. So I believe in about 300 metres, according to my sat-nav, I will be arriving in Austria. Thankfully out of all the German traffic, hopefully. The next few hours are nothing like as bad as they were first thing this morning. Where does Austria start then? Guess that'll probably be a checkpoint. Aha, there we go. Österreich Republic. So I am now in Austria. Oh, let's go next to him. Absolutely stunning. Very, very pretty, very scenic. Just simply wow. And now in Austria, I have spent altogether too much time sitting in traffic jams. Very frustrating. Snowflake, snowflake, cherries on the woke cake. One from me, it's not what it used to be. Taking my life away, you're ruining everything. Oh, this will be the Swiss border then. Golly. Everything. So, that's the Austrian border, leaving Austria, and then this will be arriving into Switzerland. Are they cops? Wow. Okay. Dude in Road station called Spurt. If you're a juvenile like me, that's really rather entertaining. Anyway, cracking on. What is that? Oh, This will be a Swiss train station or a train depot. Whee! So what station is this then? Oh, that's a very fancy building as well. The Worth Group. They look worth a few bob. Hey! And this station is this? Well, that's useful. It doesn't say. So I think now I've pretty much come right round to the other side of Lake Constance to where I was last night, which is over there somewhere. And I think ultimately I'll be doing a 360 of the whole lake. They're near enough. Okay, so I've arrived at the Abbey of St Gall, however you pronounce it. It's literally right there. But there's nowhere to leave the bike, and I can't get anywhere near it on the bike, so I've got a couple of photos, not really substandard. Here's what it is. Next stop, Liechtenstein. I'm not altogether sure I'm allowed to be on here. Red Road, oh, this is crazy. Yeah, what the fuck? I followed you, how stupid of me. I want to get out of here. I can't go that way though. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Right, now that it's 28 degrees, there's flipping pedestrian crossings literally everywhere. Hello, ladies. Oh, I see. Is that how they do them, is it? Oh, fucking hell. Get me out of here. Check that out. Oh, that's absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Nearly 4 hours riding today. It's very warm again. I've just stopped at car park to make myself a sandwich with the stuff I got from the spa earlier. And now I'm headed into Liechtenstein, where I believe there is a McDonald's. Good old trusty McDonald's, and I'm going to rinse their Wi-Fi for a bit, hopefully, and do some work. So I'll be there, I don't know, about an hour maybe. So this is countryside, Swiss style. It's very dramatic, isn't it? Slide it in, right to the top. I'm gonna slide it in, slide it in, slide it in, baby. Oh. Wow. Wow. I mean, just wow. Just a horrible backdrop, isn't it? Can you imagine living here? No shortage of artistic inspiration, is there? 28.5 while I'm riding. That's the hottest I've had so far, I think, in Liechtenstein. 29 degrees now. It's lovely. I just can't get over how stunning the scenery is, and every time there's an opportunity to take a photo, I just seem to miss it and go straight past. Words just can't describe quite how dramatic the backdrop is here. It's absolutely crazy. It's insanely beautiful. Yeah, well, check this out. This is where I'll be staying tonight. Stunning. Wow. Lucky strike, this one. Right then. Let's get the show on the road. So I'm not sure if you caught any of that then this morning, viewers. Anyway, lovely little campsite on the side of that lake there. Met some lovely South Americans who now live in Switzerland. It was a very pleasant campsite. Cash only, but the dude did let me have my tent, my pitch, and 3 cans of Moretti on tick. So I've been this morning to go and get him some cash to pay the fella. But this morning my satellite navigation is up the Swanee, so I'm just randomly heading what I was hoping was west. I think I'm going to have to stop and give it a kick in the teeth in a minute. Check that place out. Wow. Right then, let's work out how to do petrol filling Swiss style. Automated petrol filling Swiss style. What do I do? Can I do it with my phone or do I need a card? I think I'm going to need a card. You always seem to need a card. Select a pump. 1. Euro 95. Card. Card, please. There we go. Oh, it's taken 150 fucking tinkers. Wow. Imagine waking up to that view in the morning. I think it would just make me want to go up there. I can't tell whether it's rain or flies on my visor. I suspect it's actually a bit of both, but I think it is just starting to spit a little. Oh well. I have had absolutely glorious weather thus far. I can't really complain about a bit of rain. Whee. Not you, not you. Fucking hell, that's an odd shaped roundabout, isn't it? Wow. Well, that's definitely looking like rain up there. And I'm pretty certain that that's exactly where I'm going. Tell you what though, they burn a lot of wood in Switzerland. I regularly smell burning fires. Last night at the campsite, there was a huge pallet of it, a giant pallet of chopped firewood for everyone just to basically help themselves to. And every town I go through, I can always smell wood burning. I've gone up one pass, turned right, and now on another, well, yeah, heading on to another one. So it was 20 degrees when I left the campsite this morning. It's now 12.5 up here. Look at that snow on those mountains. I don't know how much of this pass will be open. We'll soon see. It is quite literally like something out of a film. Okay, let's get twisty. And I think that's me pretty much down in Andermatt. No dramas. It was actually a lot of fun. It's scary as shit going up. It was much easier coming down. So when I checked the maps last night, it said that the Furka Pass was closed, and that's what's showing on my map there. Closed. So the Furka Pass is not happening. So next stop is wherever that is, which is 3 hours. So I'm going to find somewhere to plot up and make myself some lunch. That'd be a pretty picture. There's a huge big traffic jam on the A2 just down below me. It looks a fairly substantial affair. That's a perfect spot for me to stop and stay dry and have some lunch, I reckon. There's no one here. I'm sheltered. Boom. Perfect. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock now, Saturday. I think it's Saturday. As I said earlier, the Furka Pass is closed, so I can't do that. I've just been finding that camping in Switzerland is a bit of a pain in the arse because it's everywhere's cash only. And I don't want to take a load of Swiss franc that I'm not then going to use. So I put myself into a hotel tonight in Lausanne. Yeah, it was 120 euros or something. My breakfast and parking, and that means I can get power and I can charge everything because all my batteries are all flat again. And unfortunately, it means that I've now got to go all the way back up over Gotthard Pass and down the other side again. So, I've got some more twisties to do. And then a 6-hour ride to Lausanne, so it's going to be a long day, and I'm out of tobacco, which is catastrophic. Having a bit of another sat-nav meltdown. Garmin, Google Maps, and Waze are all giving me different options. Different roads are closed. Garmin's telling me I'm going to take at least an hour and a half longer than Waze, and that I should be doing U-turns. Waze says carry on for another 10 miles to a roundabout. Anyway, the hotel is paid for and reserved and paid for, so I get there when I get there, I guess. Ideally, before it gets dark. So I stopped to take a couple of quick snaps with my phone. Fired Waze back up again. It claimed it couldn't find my GPS, so force closed it, reloaded it, put the location in, and it's now telling me I'm not going to be there till 10 o'clock. I mean, what the actual... So my Garmin says 8:20, my Waze says 10 o'clock, so they both should have, well, they've got the same ultimate destination put in. No motorways, no toll roads, no ferries. I don't know which one to follow now. I'm inclined to follow the Garmin, but Waze knows about road closures that Garmin doesn't. So I can't decide what to do. I think I'm going to follow Waze. Down there? Oh, the actual fuck, Waze. I'm beginning to think that maybe I should go for the motorway. I really don't want to go on a motorway. It's bought me the maddest route, but look at these snow catch fences. I mean, they're massive and they've clearly been seriously stretched in the past. Wow, absolutely bonkers. But Google, how am I getting down there? Ah, okay. Wasn't that the road that I was just on? Yeah, it was Route 2 that I was on. Now what? I'm going round and round in fucking circles. Oh my god. So I've been down here like 9 times. I'm not on the motorway. I can't get out of here. Fuck. I'm completely flummoxed here now. Check out all these snow ploughs waiting for winter use. There's quite a few there. What the heck? Well, I've absolutely no idea quite what I've done here, but somehow I've ended up on a train. Or I'm about to get on a train. 33 Swiss francs. Don't know where this is going to take me. Or what, I think through the Furka tunnel. It's been a very, very random day. Oh Jesus, this is horrible. I've no idea what I'm doing. I've come all the way to the end, I got waved on, there's nobody here, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm on a train with the bike. I'm gonna have to turn it down now, somehow.
Gestern ein Junge, gell? Mit dem Lenkrad auch dran angezogen.
Okay. Okay. Woo.
So, today's been a day. I had a lovely night last night in Switzerland on the side of a lake. It was lovely. Lots of little families, little kids, sound of kids laughing, fires everywhere. It was great fun and it was an idyllic setting. It was lovely. 8.5 hours riding later, I finally made it to Lausanne. Got biblically wet in the process. My efforts at waxing my jeans to try and waterproof them, all a bit in vain really. I had a very wet crotch within about 30 seconds of the heavens opening. Anyway, I made it here in the end. I've got the sorest neck in the world. I'm staying in a hospital. It's quite bizarre. So it's a hotel within a hospital. The room's very nice, it's very clean, the restaurant was very good, the service is alright. 120 quid. And here's the kicker. It's another 25 quid to park the bike downstairs in the secure car park. And the forecast, I've got no data, I've got absolutely nothing. I can't get on the hotel Wi-Fi because it wants to send a one-time password to my mobile phone number, which isn't receiving it. I don't know whether I've been cloned or just Smarty won't let me have anything. I've run out of everything. My Aerolo's died. My Smarty, it just isn't working. That's my provider at home. And so I can't even get a text message from the Wi-Fi provider here to give me the code to get onto the Wi-Fi, so I'm in the dark. But in the lifts it says tomorrow and Sunday are going to get colder and colder and be really wet. Tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday and Monday. Monday's going to be like 7 or 8 degrees and raining, so I need to get out of Dodge and try and avoid the rain.
Good morning. So it's Sunday morning. I'm in. Where am I? Lausanne in Switzerland. I've got no data, so I don't know which way to go. Pros are only starting to see the tracking for front, so hopefully that will mean that I'll get some data again. And then just as I've left the hotel, there's a race on. And my route is once again barred. My experience of travelling around Switzerland, I'm going to have to say, leaves something to be desired. It's just been traffic chaos and roadworks and all sorts of chaos with medical lunch. Anyway, I'm going left here because it's the only way I can go. I'm So I think, thanks Garmin, it's routed me around in a big loop, straight back into the traffic again. The clouds are pretty ominous up ahead, and there's a couple of cars come past with windscreen wipers on, so I'm not risking it today. Waterproof pants are going right on right now. An EasyJet flight just landed over my head. Oh, underneath the runway lights. Started the runway right there. Anything coming? Nope. In 300 meters. And there we go. Customs. Okay. And then we're back into France. Okay, so we're back in the room again. We've got some data. I've renewed my Aerolo SIM, which had expired this morning, but I couldn't get onto a network to renew it. Anyway, now that I'm in France, just over the border from Switzerland, it's bing, sprung back into life, and I've had a good look at the weather forecast. It's coming at me, the weather, so my plan is, I think, go head for Annecy first, try and get some lunch there, and then maybe on to Grenoble and see if, depending on how bad the weather gets by the time I reach Annecy, maybe get an auberge or a hotel or something. But yeah, got data again. Excellent. Cool bridge, cool gorge. Okay, so I'm just in Annecy. I've just had some lunch at the Golden Arches and used a bit of their Wi-Fi. A couple of inches of rain due in this area, so I've had a comprehensive scour of the weather map, and I reckon we're going to go south So hopefully I can stay ahead of the rain, but I've fully waterproofed up again. I'm ready for it this time. It's raining. Snow chains needing to be carried in winter months, so I'm guessing we're going to be climbing up and over a hill or a mountain or two. Who knows? Exciting. Bye bye. Well, that was certainly more fun than using the main road. Even with a couple of little wee beasties in front of me. But they were alright, good pace. This bridge over the river Isère, apparently. Whoa. Oh, you missed it. Bridge crossing with moving crane thing. Big lake. Ow! Sore neck, dam, bridge. Canal du Rhône. Oh, the Rhône. I'm only 3 or 4 minutes from my accommodation for this evening. Oh, UNESCO. Yay! That's a pleasant surprise. I didn't know this was part of a UNESCO World Heritage site. I shall be researching that upon my arrival. Excellent. Well, I'm just about managing to watch the Miami Grand Prix whilst I back up. Go on, Oscar. Excellent.
The satellite picture from Sunday shows a lot of rain-bearing cloud, and this whole weather system is just really spinning itself up into an area of low pressure, becoming quite slow-moving across the north of Italy and into the Alps.
Good morning, viewers. Outside supermarket in Privas, where I stayed last night. It would appear that I managed to dodge most of the rain. My plan seemed to have kind of worked. Pushed through it to where it was coming from to get out the other side of it. Got wet a couple of times. It lashed it down last night while I was in bed. And the night before in Lausanne, it lashed it down at night. Proper windy and wild, but it would appear, fingers crossed, I've managed to miss the worst of the weather. I'm not now going to Turin because as far as I can gather from the forecast, there's a huge storm sitting over the top of northern Italy in the Alps with potential for devastating floods, they said on the news last night. So I'm not going to do that. I've got a couple of stops today, and then I'm going to head to Nice and Monaco. That can be my 9th country. So that's the plan. Don't think I'll get there today. 444 kilometres, give or take. Let's just see how we get on. Quite a bit colder than the previous 2 days this morning. The colder it is, the more my neck hurts. Anyway, let's crack on. Well, that was a fun road to ride. So, just discovered this cool little Roman bridge as I was on the main road, so a quick detour. It's very cool. I'm not going to ride over it though. I think there's probably a boulder in there to stop vehicles on that sign there. Anyway, lovely. Have to find out the history. A quick confession, that's the first time whilst on this trip that I've pulled out into the road onto the left hand side of the road rather than the right. I've only done it once, Hopefully that'll be the very last time, one and only time. I'm outside the ancient Roman amphitheatre. It looks pretty damn special. I'm not going in. I haven't got time. I've taken a few photos from the outside. It's really quite impressive. Okay, so we're heading into the historic centre of Avignon. Okay. Oh, this is just for parking. I don't want to be parking. Can't see how to get parked anywhere other than going into the official car park, and I'll be buggered if I'm doing that. Okay, so now we're inside the historic centre of Avignon. Oh, can I get a photo here? Got our photo, excellent. Okay, got what we needed, I think. Just changed my route and put in a campsite near the Verdun Gorge, which is sort of on the way to Nice, and my sat navs have brought me down here. Am I going left here? No, further round, I think, up through this bridge, under here, and then left. Just don't know, I'm going to have to get a wriggle on because it says I'm going to get there at 18:59. And the last time I stayed at a municipal campsite in France, it closed, reception closed at 7 o'clock. I'm 22 miles, 40 odd minutes away from my campsite, and I'm going into that cloud. I really hope that means that doesn't mean I'm going straight into the rain, because it does look very rainy. Some serious twisties in a minute. Tight one. Oh, you keep it over the line, that's it. 7.5 miles to go yet. 15 minutes, but wait till you see down this gorge. Down there. Woo, woo. I don't know how I'm going to get past these two fuckers though. Oh my, look at that out there. That's insane. Okay, that's one. Am I going to get this car? Is he going to let me past anywhere? Thank you very much, Mr. Volvo.